believers of this Allegri's Milan community reaction. I thought after the crazy match from last night, the Milan with a comeback 3-2 brought home 3 points in Milano, leaving us still on the top of the Serie A. Incredible, together with Napoli. Praised by Christian, Captain American Pulisic. I thought it's a good idea to do a community check, you know, because you guys enjoyed my last video and you wrote a lot of comments. So I was curious to see what's a little bit of the analysis, because of course there are positive thoughts and there are negative. So that's what we do in this video. We check out some of those and we're gonna try to play some comments, analysis over those words. All right, so put a big like and subscribe to the channel of the old Rossoneri that is almost hitting the 5,000 believers. Christian Pulisic, the American sniper. Have you noticed that when Pulisic plays, even cadavers like Nkunku comes back to life? Salvo, look, it's a little bit a hot take this, but well, Pulisic clearly it's a smooth operator, as we like to call him. He is able to connect all the dots and all the games of Milan. It's our best player, and I believe at this moment is even more decisive than Leao himself. If Leao was the best player in Pioli's game, Pulisic right now is the best in Allegri's game style. It's clear. Until we are not going to have a strong striker like a Højlund, but without going even too far, you know, yesterday Zapata, did you watch the match? I wouldn't mind to have him, you know, it's pretty good. He got a lot of injuries, so I'm just giving an example, you know, a Zapata style, strong, tall, good shot, why not? But yeah, so far Christian Pulisic is the best sniper, is the best operator, can bring back the quality also to Nkunku. The third goal, look how Pulisic moves and gets in position to anticipate the pass. He even called the play beforehand. It even showed in the highlights. The draw, the 2-2 and the 2-3 are 2 completely different goals in 2 different styles that I would like to call them. The first one, typical Pippo Pulisic Inzaghi goal. That's a Pippo goal. Right moment, right place. As simple as that, because if you have a look on the highlights and even on the video, you see that the assist from Saelemaekers, the ball doesn't touch any Torino defender, and especially it doesn't touch Pavlovic's head, because I saw in a replay that if Pavlovic was touching that ball, Pulisic was offside. Instead, he was perfectly behind the line as a Pippo Inzaghi. Stop with the right foot, goal with the left foot. The second goal, actually, again, found this video on TikTok. It comes from the right side when Loftus-Cheek gave a ball to Ricci, and boom, just a goal just like that. That is a Ricky Kaká goal. You know, it does remind me a goal in a different occasion, in a different style, but similar to the goal that he scored against Manchester United in 2007, or the volley goal that he scored. Help me out here in the comments, where he scored that goal with the assist of Cafu from the right side. Was maybe Bruges? Was a goal like that, the Milan won 1-0, you know, cross from Cafu on the right, and he just, boom, goal. Incredible from Ricky Kaká. This is similar similar style. Monday Musa, Pulisic and Rabiot are simply the best attacking options that we have. Nkunku, on the other hand, I'll say deserves more time. I see his case as another CDK, except that he hasn't played football in a long while until he came to Milan. We shouldn't be quick to push player out because they not done what we as fans want. We have a special spaghetti cooking and Allegri is the chef. That's a great comment I love from Monday. You know, as a fan, right, you always think in between Nkunku, in between Jimenez, and maybe even Loftus-Cheek, we could have saved a lot of money and actually take one good striker that he does the job of a Zapata, a Højlund, not really Thuram, a Martinez, a strong a Vlaovic, you know. So as a fan, of course, because we would love to see more, but I think sometimes, especially with Allegri, that he's a dinosaur when he plays tactics. He knows only one options to play, only one, that is solid defensively, midfield strong physically, and one striker ahead that can help the build up and eventually score a goal in that single occasion. So far, we don't have a strong physically striker that does that job for Allegri. We have Christian Pulisic and an adapted Rafa Leao. Red Milan wants to get the second star. Pulisic is the leader, not Leao. Rossoneri, I hope you will be happy, so always. They're gonna sell him. Well, trust me, if tomorrow Manchester United comes with an offer of 50 million, Furlan is gonna get wet and he's gonna sell it 100%. See what's gonna happen now with Mike Maignan. He wants to have, apparently the news was that Maignan wants 8 million and Furlan is saying, no, we're not gonna give you 8 million. You're giving freaking 9 to Nkunku, bro. I mean, you're giving 7 to Rabiot. For the first time we are down and I do not feel we're gonna lose. The most important things is the 3 points. Believe. Pascal, great comments, brother. Thank you so much. Our team showed up strong and Pulisic gave us the win. One huge request. Can we sell Nkunku in January and bring someone that has at least knows how to play sports? These comments are trash, but they're real, guys. They are real because as a fan, I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing, man? Also, some of you mentioned on the comments these words, the flu game. Now, I had no idea what the flu game is. I associate the idea that Pulisic is supposed to be sick, and he was sick until yesterday morning, and then he reached the team in Torino. And then I read this comment, the flu game. So I placed it on Google, and I realized it is something related to basketball, to NBA. And apparently the flu game refers to Game 5 of the 97 NBA final, where Michael Jordan, suffering from severe flu-like symptoms, like food poison, scored 38 points to lead the Chicago Bulls to a crucial victory over Utah Jazz, cementing his legacy as a legendary competitor despite being visibly weak and dehydrated. The iconic performance saw him collapse into Scottie Pippen's arm afterwards, symbolizing his incredible effort in a pivotal final win. So it's about Michael Jordan, okay, because 38 points, is a lot of points, 38? My knowledge on basketball is non-existing pretty much, beside, few things, but zero. 38 points is considered a lot of points, and Game 5 is an important game. Game 5, how many games there are? 6 maybe? I don't know. Just making this up. But Okay, so well, anyway, whatever did Michael Jordan, it must be iconic because he's literally the a player that brought basketball in Europe in the 90s, in the end of the 90s, because before him we didn't even know that basketball was such a big sport in America. So he's iconic, he's an icon, he's a master, so he's a flying man. So okay, now I get it why it's called. That's why it's called the the flu game, I guess by Christian Pulisic. It makes sense because I see the connection with America. Yeah, and it's okay. It makes sense. Okay, cool. I disagree on Nkunku. He lost the ball for the second goal, but he had a good game compared his previous games. I think he's growing into the role. He now drops deep and makes runs from deep. I think he'd only grow more into team. We will see, man. We will see. I agree completely with you on the Tomori's handball. But look again. On one replay, it looks like he was pushed in the back at the last second, which caused him arm to outstretch. Not completely making excuse, but when I saw the replay from the angle, I think that is why he was speaking of the ref. Even Mike Maignan got a yellow card because he must have seen it as well, but he got a yellow card on the second goal, not on the first one. Take a look, I might be wrong, but I thought I saw a pretty hard push on his back at the last second. Talking about Scudetto now, I'll say that again, it's very early to talk about Scudetto because Napoli and Inter, they are still, in my opinion, the better team. Still a long season to go. But always believe. Well, anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. We're gonna have another match on Sunday. Weird time here in Europe at 12:30. Very random, 12:30. I just woke up on a Sunday, so it's gonna be weird to see it, but against Real Sassuolo. Tough match, but always Forza Milan. Andiamo. Ciao.